touching you. Jin-woo has a unique ability to foresee a person's future by touching their skin. One day, while walking in the city, he accidentally encounters Jin Hee-young during her clothing store fitting. Jin-woo is fascinated by Hee-young's beauty but has to leave for work. He gets a job that matches his supernatural talent. As a fortune teller at a cafe, Jin-woo arrives at work and has someone in mind for fortune telling. At the same time, Hee-young comes into the cafe with her friend, Mi-suk. When Young Dal, the cafe owner, learns Hee-young is there for fortune telling, he asks Jin-woo to predict her future as he has a crush on her. Jin-woo approaches Hee-young and her friend, sitting opposite Hee-young. Hee-young desires to know her future with her busy boyfriend, hoping for a marriage proposal. Jin-woo, understanding her concern, asks her to extend her hand so he can touch it and reveal her future. After touching Hee-young's hand, he sees a scary future where she'll face danger, lying lifeless on a ladder in high heels, and advises her to be careful and watchful. Hee-young and Mi-suk don't believe Jin-woo's words, call him a fake fortune teller. After they leave, Jin-woo tells Hee-young's future to Young Dal that the woman he admires is going to die. Next day, Jin-woo is seen at a cosmetic shop applying for a job. Jin-woo, who was undercover, turned out to be applying for a job at the cosmetic shop because Hee-young worked there. Jin-woo has to watch Hee-young as asked by Young Dal to stop something bad he saw in her future picture. He gets a job because he is friendly. Jin-woo keeps an eye on Hee-young and wants to see her future picture. He tries to talk to her and gets a chance when his boss asks him to help Hee-young to check cosmetics in the warehouse. Sadly, his attempts fail since they had to wear gloves. After work, he and Hee-young have a brief chat before she leaves because her boyfriend arrived to pick her. From afar, Jin-woo watches Hee-young return home with her boyfriend in his car. Later, he informs Young Dal that he couldn't reach Hee-young, making it uncertain about her future. One day, Jin-woo was forced to accept his boss's invitation to celebrate the welcome of new employees by partying at a karaoke. Jin-woo didn't want to go, but his boss insisted, so he agreed to celebrate. Feeling bored at the party, Jin-woo steps out for fresh air. Hee-young, also bored, joins him, and they head to a nearby park. While playing on the swings, he is drawn to Hee-young's warm and cheerful personality. Finding comfort in her company, Jin-woo realizes he's there to protect her, not to develop feelings. The next day at work, seeing Hee-young in pain from heels, he takes her to a store and buys her a pair of sneakers. On their way, Hee-young's boyfriend, Hyun-seo, arrives, and she leaves with him. Alone now, Mi-suk told Jin-woo that he has a crush on Hee-young. Jin-woo said he was just being a friend when Mi-suk mentioned his crush. When she touched his cheek, Jin-woo accidentally saw a future image of Mi-suk being proposed to in a romantic way by a man. Jin-woo shared the good news with Mi-suk, but she laughed, thinking he was just imagining things. In the evening, Jin-woo follows Hee-young onto the bus. They sit together, have a nice chat, and she eventually falls asleep, leaning on him. While she sleeps, Jin-woo checks her future by touching her hand, realizes nothing has changed. He notices someone is going to hurt her. Jin-woo informs Young Dal, who advises him to ensure Hee-young's safe journey home. The next day, Jin-woo secretly searches his boss's room for Hee-young's address. Meanwhile, Hee-young arrives home early to go on a date with her boyfriend. That night, Jin-woo is already in Hee-young's neighborhood, hides when he spots her and her boyfriend. However, Hee-young and her boyfriend discover Jin-woo. He reveals himself and gets introduced to Hyun-seo. After Hyun-seo leaves, Hee-young and Jin-woo sit on the stairs. She confides in him, expressing her desire to get married soon and have a happy life. Hee-young dreams of going on a date to Namsan Tower with her future husband. Hee-young is sad because her boyfriend is too busy. Jin-woo understands and tells her she deserves the best in life. After ensuring Hee-young got home safely, Jin-woo leaves but notices a suspicious man observing her house. He chases and touches the man, discovering a disturbing future image where he attacks a woman from behind. The man punches Jin Woo and quickly leaves. The next day, aware that Hee Young is meeting someone unknown, Jin Woo hurries to find her. Receiving a call, Hee Young is surprised as the man covers her mouth from behind. Just in time, Jin Woo arrives and swiftly hits the man. He hits Jin Woo and gets ready to stab him with a knife. The police arrive quickly because Jin Woo had called them earlier. The man tries to run away when he sees the police. After the scary incident, he hugs Jin Woo. Hee Young apologizes for causing him to get hurt. Because the wound was quite severe, Jin Woo had to undergo treatment at the hospital. Not long after that, Hyun Seo came to see Jin Woo to visit him and thank him for saving Hee Young. After some time, Jin Woo, who has recovered and returned to work, seems to be preparing for an event held by his office. However, when the event was about to start, an actress who was a guest on the show was unknown. Her male manager revealed they had a fight and the actress left somewhere. Jin Woo purposely touches the man to find out what really happened. They finally locate the actress and successfully complete the event without any issues. Afterward, the actress expresses gratitude to Jin Woo for help. Seeing Hee Young curious about what happened, Jin Woo assures her that nothing happened between them. She laughs and says Jin Woo doesn't need to explain because they're not a couple. Jin Woo decides to quit the shop, thinking he's done protecting Hee Young. Hee Young feels sad and disappointed when she learns Jin Woo quit his job. She tries to find him but can't. One day, Hee Young meets the actress from an earlier event who reveals that Jin Woo really likes her. This news leaves Hee Young shocked and confused about her feelings. Hee Young calls Hyun Seo for a date, but he declines due to work. Feeling alone, she goes to Namsan Tower by herself. Surprisingly, she encounters Jin Woo, who is also there alone. Hee Young is stunned, finding Jin Woo looking different and cooler. Hee Young and Jin Woo, both alone, go on a date doing fun things. While sitting in a park, Jin Woo unexpectedly kisses Hee Young, making things awkward between them. That evening, as Jin Woo was about to take Hee Young home, he wanted to check her future again after the recent events. However, when he touched Hee Young's face, he saw a picture of her future that hadn't changed from before. Jin Woo thinks Hee Young's future changed after the stalker incident, but he's wrong. To protect her, he starts following her everywhere. One night, after Hyun Seo drops Hee Young home, Jin Woo sees Hyun Seo meeting the man who attacked her and giving him an envelope. Jin Woo, suspicious of Hyun Seo, followed the stalker to look for information until finally the man died after being a hit-and-run victim. Jin Woo sees Hyun Seo with another woman. He feels something was wrong, so he followed that woman. A few days later, Jin Woo visits the cosmetic shop where Hee Young works and finds Hee Young making out with Hyun Seo. When Jin Woo arrives, Hyun Seo accuses him of constantly following. Hee Young asks Jin Woo to stop interfering, and as Hyun Seo is leaving, Jin Woo purposely annoys him to get punched in the face. During the argument, Jin Woo discovers Hyun Seo's future. Jin Woo learns Hyun Seo is cheating. He sneaks into his boss's room to find info on Hee Young, but they catch him. Hee Young feels angry and disappointed. Jin Woo tries to explain he did it to protect Hee Young from a bad future, but no one believes him and thinks it's too far-fetched. Soon after, at work, Mi-sook is approached by a man who proposed her in a romantic way, just as Jin Woo predicted. This makes Mi-sook realize that Jin Woo's words were not made up. She meets Jin Woo at the cafe, convinced he can see the future. She shares that Hyun Seo plans to propose to Hee Young near Namsan Tower tonight. Jin Woo becomes more certain about Hee Young's future. Hee Young has dinner with Hyun Seo, thinking he'll propose, but actually, he plans to make her drunk, take her to the stairs by Namsan Tower, and push her, making it look like an accident. After dinner, Hyun Seo takes a slightly drunk Hee Young to the stairs near Namsan Tower. He pulls out a ring and proposes. However, Hee Young, unsure of her feelings, says no and needs time to figure things out. Jin-woo finds a couple at the top of the stairs near Namsan Tower. Remembering Hee-young's wish to be proposed to there, he quickly gets out of the taxi and runs towards them. Hyun-seo gets mad and insults Hee-young after rejection. He admits he never loved her, just used her. Hee-young is frightened as his behavior turns scary. When he's about to harm her, Jin-woo arrives to rescue her. They both fall from the stairs, and Jin-woo gets badly hurt and covered in blood. He's relieved to have saved Hee-young and passes out in her lap. Because his injuries are severe, Jin-woo needs intensive treatment at the hospital. Hee-young visits Jin-woo at the hospital and shares that Hyun-seo got arrested for trying to harm her. He was after her life insurance money. She's grateful to Jin-woo for saving her. Jin-woo says Hee-young's goodness makes her an easy target for people with bad intentions. The drama ends with Jin-woo and Hee-young kissing, officially a couple. The moral is to use special talents to protect and help others in need.